I believe I have found our weekly vegan lunatic after just 10 seconds of watching this video, so let's jump right in.
Let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food.
I mean, to be fair, Hippocrates was bald and losing his hair, so maybe he didn't know everything about health and nutrition.
Yeah, because when you get older, it's not like men lose their hair because of androgenic alopecia or something. Please, Frank, show us the evidence that you can avoid androgenic alopecia with diet. I'd love to see it.
In this video, I'm gonna be sharing the food choices that I've made in my life.
So vegan starves herself to get abs.
I'm gonna be sharing the food choices that I've made in my life.
So vegan starves herself to get abs. She doesn't, like, she looks thin. She doesn't really look like she's starving to me. Yeah, I mean, she seems like she has some body fat. She has full cheeks.
And they do keep me very healthy and vibrant. The abs that I have are not a result of...
Better not let Hitomi
Yeah, she just looks like she's in good shape, dude. What the fuck?
see the nose ring and abs. Maybe she'll add another stinky girl to the household. On a serious note, abs on a biological woman are incredibly rare. Yeah, I mean, I have
Yeah, it's because most women don't care to diet and train that hard.
seen a few, but the body fat level in comparison to a man is typically unachievable. As a woman is meant to carry two, herself and her child, and stores ample fat for two people.
Result of any regular exercise. There are times when I've included exercise routines, but I have not been able to follow them for a long period of time. So I would credit my abs completely to the food that I eat, which is a lot of raw.
To starving yourself.
It's just the physical activity that I include in my day-to-day routine.
Like, this is weird. How many men have abdominal muscles? Not many. Like, most dudes don't have visible abs, so... I don't know, is everybody who has abdominal muscles starving themselves? It's a little stupid. Oh, wait. What the fuck? That was the wrong one. Yeah.
I make sure that my lifestyle is such that I'm walking a lot and I'm doing activities that strengthen my body.
I'm telling you, man, all these vegans are cute, cuddly animal lovers. Oink, oink. And half of them dress up as furries and play with the animals.
Mostly eat raw food. A very small part of my diet is cooked food, and I think raw living food are just freaking amazing. They bring the biophoton,
God.
the prana that we need to stay connected and vibrant.
Okay, so this girl seems like she's primarily a raw foodist. I don't usually recommend a diet like that, but it seems that she's healthy. She doesn't appear to be underweight. She's thin and lean, but she doesn't look underweight or anything. She just seems like athletic. Gay, I don't need to tell you.
What country are these people? And I think I saw this guy when I was driving through Brooklyn last week. He was on the side of the street asking me for money out of my car.
Frank is making fun of somebody for being poor and homeless and not having nice clothes. Dude, you live in your fucking parents' house. Like, your parents could make you homeless if they fucking chose to, so weird for you to talk. Like, I'm sure most people who are living out on the street, they don't have parents who can, like, support them, so... Weird how the little boy who still lives at home with his mommy and daddy is making jokes like this.
And also the nutrition that we need for our bodies to be functioning
This must be upstate New York if he's there.
in a very healthy manner. At the end of this video, I'm going to be sharing the resources that I used to come to the choices that I've come to. There's Sattvic Movement, there's John Rose, there's so much more.
Oh my god, she watches fucking John Rose? Oh, she's a wacko. Okay, so she probably doesn't know that John Rose is like an insane fucking Nazi. Let me see if his content is still up. John Rose. Let's see if... Fuck. Maybe it's down. Maybe his YouTube channel got taken down, or I'm just not spelling it right. Yeah, I think this was the one where I talked about Fully Raw Christina and John Rose. Clip on all of her Twitter posts.
Hey you guys, it's Christina and I am so happy to have John Rose in a video with me today. John Rose is a person who is so dear to my heart. This is the man who introduced me to
Hitler was pretty nice to the Jews after what the Jews did to Hitler.
And yeah. So this dude's a wacko. This girl who's talking about John Rose introduced her to raw veganism. I don't know if she's aware that John Rose is an actual Nazi, but yeah, yikes. You do not want to say, oh yeah, John Rose helped me. Like, no. Just stay away.
Is she trying to play the music louder than her voice so people don't pay attention to what she's saying?
Coming to my food choices, I start eating at around 1 in the afternoon. So I give my body a break of 14 to 16 hours.
Imagine if a guy did that, like, just dancing with metal.
It's amazing because then we give time to our bodies to heal, and it's not just involved in digesting the food all the time, and all the energy that is left from not digesting the food can go to the healing work. My first meal is a monofruit meal of watermelon. Most of the days, I truly love watermelons. They're so freaking juicy.
It's funny that she's calling it like a mono food meal, like it's something technical. You're eating watermelon. It's like a kid that wanted watermelon for breakfast, literally like a child.
See, they help to detoxify our body of all the waste.
These weird, like these response videos that Frank makes are really fucking weird. He like struggles to make any kind of commentary, so he'll just pause every so often and just say something unrelated to the video that doesn't matter.
I take juices 1 hour before. These juices are mostly fruit juices. Coconut water is very good as well.
Does she have like an army of cuck simps harvesting fruit for her? This is the, face value conventional wisdom health advice. Oh yeah, the watermelon's so good for your skin, it's great for your liver, it's great for detox. Yeah, explain it. I have almost 1,000 YouTube videos where in each one I go in depth on science and nutrition.
Oh man, he's so, like, the lack of self-awareness is just incredible. Oh my god, going in-depth on the fucking science, dude. You literally just made a video saying that you shouldn't get your fucking cavities filled, and you referenced no fucking science. Oh boy.
On one thing or another, even as far as to explain the specific enzyme metabolic pathways, instead of just saying, oh yeah, beef liver is great for energy levels, or goat testicles are going to make you run through a wall. There might be some truth to that, but if I didn't back it up with a thorough explanation.
Well, ash gold juice is all.
Yeah, like Frank literally just did a vlog where he was eating fucking goat testicles, and he said, oh yeah, it drives up your testosterone. No evidence, like he's doing the same shit she's doing.
Also very good. So something very light, and watermelon is amazing as well. It just rehydrates my body so much, and I love the feeling of water in my body. The second meal that I take is after 2-3 hours when I start feeling hungry again. So that is a less watery fruit. So it could be pineapple, papaya, sapota, bananas, guavas. And as I said, every guava freaking tastes.
Dude looks 12 with that haircut.
Honestly, like,
looks like he's getting ready for
I try to give
photo.
people like a background and understanding of myself on my YouTube channel, so they know, what my knowledge level is, what I've experienced personally. These vegans never.
Yeah, Frank was working as a gay prostitute before he started YouTube, and then he just decided to make nutrition videos, which, you all know are just horseshit. So that's Frank's background.
Never do that, because if they did, it'd be like, oh yeah, so I had a friend and she told me a vegan diet was great. So I moved to the jungle and started making YouTube videos about how great fruit is 2 months later.
This girl is far more attractive and nicer than Frank. Like, it's funny how he's like complaining about the way she looks and the way she acts and the way she lives. Like, dude, pretty sure she's not living with her mommy and daddy anymore. Like, I think she at least has her independence, unlike you. So I don't know what to tell you, man. Sengoku donated $2. Since you love ass so much.
A lot of variety even in one fruit. So I also make sure that I eat a lot of variety of fruits. So the fruits are different during the week and also in the month. I'm eating so many different varieties of fruits. And along with that, my last meal is full of variety. So it could be a salad. The ingredients of the salad.
This is Freely 2.0.
A lot of greens, a lot of vegetables, one citrus fruit and salt. And I make sure that I get my fat that I need from the nuts, mostly like coconut, almonds, other nuts.
I mean, it looks like overall she doesn't have a horrible diet. She does eat some cooked food. She seems to get a variety of fruits and vegetables. We're 6 minutes in. I mean, vegan starves herself to get abs. Like, what indicates that she's starving exactly? She doesn't even look like she's starving. She doesn't look underweight. She just looks like she's quite fit.
Also eat dry fruits. So last meal is a lot of variety and a mix. Sometimes it's a salad.
This is just weird, isn't it? Like she's out there with a bunch of dudes. Looks like they're working on a sawmill in a third world country.
Sometimes.
What? Okay. I don't know what to say about that. All right. They're probably in India or Sri Lanka or something. That's what it sounds like.
I also eat cooked food which is made of whole grains and a lot of different vegetables and no oil. I don't consume oil, though I'm not like somebody who's just say no to everything. I do, if someone offers me sometimes in the evening to try a different food, I try it. So for example, my friend Satish, she got this meal, so I had it just a little bit. I eat very little
Well,
bit.
this is India, right?
Healthy foods like oil.
So they have those lunch containers.
Or white rice. But I'm not like strictly going, I'm just this like raw vegan person, or I'm somebody who's not consuming any oil, because it's just fun sometimes. But please listen to this, that I consume that part very, very less. It's like 2% of my food, even in terms of calories and quantity as well. Every time I eat the salad, I feel the nutrition in my brain, in my body. Greens are the freaking healthiest food on the planet, and it's so important to include them. If you can't include them, you can make a shake, which is the easiest way to include greens in the food. So what you do is you put a very sweet fruit like banana, chiku, and then put like greens in it. You will see the color will become green, but there will be really mild taste of the greens with the fruits, or sometimes even no.
Her diet is weird, says the guy who eats jars of rotten meat soup. Yeah.
Make raw vegan desserts and
he eats raw testicles and shit.
And nuts, and it's like really delicious with
anything mainstream, especially veganism, is just face value. Take things for granted. Don't do any research yourself, because something as simple as vegetables being good for you quickly falls apart when you look at the nutrient profile of those foods and what the body actually needs.
Oh my god. Yeah, Frank, people who eat more vegetables fucking live longer, dude. So, clearly they're good for fucking something, buddy. It's funny, didn't he just start recently eating more, plant foods and vegetables in his diet, too?
And I'm probably going to be sharing those recipes in my...
Oh, I can't wait, young lady.
The energy that I get after eating fruits is really amazing. My body feels so light, and I can just chill around the day with so much carbohydrates that gets in my body. I also think that since it's easy to digest and the energy is so...
These vegans talk about how good they feel, and all they do is sit around all day eating, with the occasional cheating on their dietary restrictions.
So much is just the perfect balance.
Yeah, Frank stopped weight training because he said it was hard on his body and he was feeling like crap and he couldn't do it anymore because he had so many injuries. Frank, you don't train anymore. You don't do any physical activity. You just show up to work and eat whatever the fuck you eat. What? It's weird, the projection, man. He always projects his own insecurities. Lord Freezer.
Balance that I get after eating fruits. It also helps me produce a lot of happiness hormones. I don't know how it works, but every time I eat a pineapple or a banana, these two fruits, I just start feeling good. And the body's light, it digests so fast, so there's no sluggishness, laziness that I feel. All body
Could it be the sugar rushing to your brain and liver?
types are different and they require different.
So I've debated on him on this before. He claimed that sugar from fruit causes fatty liver disease and diabetes. And I asked him to provide evidence for that claim, and then he literally just left. He kept asking him to provide evidence, and he refused, and then he just, ran away.
Different kind of nutrition, and as I said, I'm not a nutritionist, but I highly recommend raw and vegan food. I think it gives us the life force that we need, and it just works amazing wonders for my body and also the friends that I have who follow this diet. I think it heals a lot of ailments automatically just with the food.
Honestly, if I could go back in time before I had so many work obligations, I should have vlogged a vegan year of nonsense and just experienced it myself. Just a bunch of sweaty vegan girls and boys all day.
That we eat, and it's just amazing to be in the state where we
Confused.
Tension-free, stress-free about anything that is happening to your body, because you know that you're putting good things, and your environment matters a lot as well. So choose fresh air for yourself. Do things which bring fresh air and fresh food on the planet. Maybe grow your food as well. Since I'm following such a clean...
Speaking of grow your food, look in the background of where she is. What could you eat? There's no fruits growing, there's no vegetables growing, there's no grains growing. Hopefully you can run in the woods and find a rabbit, and then maybe you could have him as your pet.
Yeah, because if there's no fruit literally directly behind you, I'm sure she can't get it anywhere else. You realize, it appears that she lives somewhere in India or Sri Lanka maybe. Guess what? There's a lot of fruit that grows there. It's a fucking tropical climate, dude.
And you both can starve to death.
Diet, whenever I eat something which
it's a tropical climate. There's plenty of fruit that grows there. What?
So why do you eat it every day?
That keeps me away from it, and I just eat a little bit very.
She's wolfing it down.
Just to feel that I'm not restricting myself too much.
She's eating rice, and she said she doesn't like to restrict herself. What?
Is so freaking important. I observe my elimination process, how easy it is, how does it look, my poop. Sometimes that as well, because I think that's where we can see that what is it that's going out. So I can sometimes see layers of the food that I eat, and that means that I'm shitting out everything that I'm eating the day before. So keeping your
there's no animals.
She dropped a hard
It's
ass.
not like there's any deer or rabbits that you can see. What fucking point is he trying to make?
Did we do a vegan doo-doo fetish video yet? I wonder how well that will be received.
And drinking a lot of juices and hydrated foods is just...
Do you think Frank has a mental disability? Yeah, I think he has a learning disability or something. His sister is actually mentally disabled, so I don't know if he has
Fruits and greens
some of
are
it.
the best way to keep your body rehydrated and your cells re-energized.
She just have a short circuit in her brain on the vegan
Here's a
diet?
kitty.
Oh, God.
Okay, well, that was pretty retarded. He did not provide a single argument as to why she's starving herself, why she would be nutrient deficient. Really strange. I don't know what her channel is. Barefoot